Hello, right, as you can see, I am playing Deflektor, which was written by Costa Panayi, 1987, released by Gremlin Graphics. Costa Panayi, of course, you're aware, did the excellent Alien Highway Encounter games, Tornado Low Level, Cyclone, etc, etc. And he came up with this puzzle game, which, as I said, was released by Gremlin Graphics. Now, I've been trying to play this for an absolute age. I'm no good at it, but I've really had some fun with this. This is a really nice game and something different from what I've played before. So the keys are Q and A for up and down, K and L to rotate mirrors clockwise and anti-clockwise, and M to shift mirrors around, etc. So sorry, K and L moves the cursor around the screen. Now what you've got to do is guide a laser beam around the screen using mirrors, as you can see there, those wobbly green things. The little purple dots that you see there are what I've got to destroy, and you can see me here. I'm just moving a mirror around there. There we go. And obviously, it being a laser beam, it doesn't like its own power being reflected at it, so you've got to be careful with this game that you don't, those shiny sort of yellow blocks are sort of mirrors, and they will reflect things back at you, etc. But you can use them to your advantage. You can use them to deflect the beam to get some of the dots otherwise, as I'm going to show you just here. There we go. Now this game took me an awful long time to work out what to do on it. I tried to resist the temptation to use the RZX archive for it, but eventually I had to just give up and do exactly that, just to find out exactly what to do. I don't remember this game. Back in the day. Oh, I messed that up straight away. Talking. Right, when your laser's pointing back at you, obviously your power overloads. Now, you haven't got an awful amount of time to complete the game, each screen, and you can see you've got an energy level down there which is gradually sort of ticking down, and that is your sort of timer, and that can make things quite sort of frantic, especially later into the level when you're desperately close to the end of a level, but you find yourself up against up against the sort of time limits, etc. Now, everything about this game is really cleverly designed. It will put you off if you don't stick to it. That's what you've got to do. You've really got to stick to Deflektor, because once you've learned the game, it really is really good fun. But there's an awful lot of sweariness about it, and it took me hours to sort of kind of figure out exactly what to do and how to do it. But as you can see, the graphics in it are excellent, functional, etc. Each level, can't speak for all of them because I've only seen a couple of them, are really sort of fiendishly designed, but not so much that, you know, you find yourself sort of that each level is impossible to complete. You've got to sort of look around at things, but clearly, you know, you can't dither all day because you've got that energy sort of meter going off there. Now, you are going to enjoy this, but it will do some damage to your Tourette's gland, I promise you that, because it really is quite fiendish in parts. And this is just the second level, and it took me forever to find my way out of this one, but eventually I did. And I'm now to the point where I'm really quite enjoying this game. I have managed to get off this level previously. I've now forgotten what it was that I did that got me off the level, because you're going to find, now if you look at the overload thing there, that's going up rapidly, and that's the sort of pressure that you're under. So as long as I'm not pointing at it, right, I've now uncovered the exit to this level, so I can now fairly confidently say I'm going to reach the exit. So what I have to do is just, there we go, and I've done it. Yay, Baz. Really enjoyed this game. Now normally I'd have been incredibly put off by this, the sort of learning curve of it. But as I've said, I've really trying to make an effort of late to actually, because I'm not the best game player in the world, but I've been making a real sort of effort of late to just at least try and play some of these games, you know, properly, so that I can at least give you a decent impression of them. Now, this is fantastic, and the question I'm going to ask, as I always ask, is, do you know this game? Did you like it? Did you loathe it? What are your recollections of it? Did you manage to get very far in it? What's the secret to it? Come on. I'm stuck now. I don't know what to do on this. Oh dear. Oh, come on, Baz. You absolute idiots. Right, so I've got to make sure, there we go. I'm not overloading anymore, so I'm running out of energy. Now, I did, or did I? No, that's not going to do me any good either, is it? Come on. So, yeah, I am going to play Deflektor a bit more. Look at that. I can't even get off screen 3. Screen 3. Not 17 or 26. 3. Oh, my God. How far in did you manage to get in Deflektor? This is a really fun game. I'm just going to stop playing because my energy is going to run down and I can't see what it is I'm supposed to do now. Now, as I said before, I'd like to know what your memories of Deflektor are. I've really, really enjoyed it. And as I've also said before, this is part of the thing about why the Spectrum scene is so good, because there's always something that you haven't played. Now, I do remember the game being released, but it just wasn't my thing. So I never gave it a chance back in the day, and just recently I've sort of been looking for games that I didn't sort of play, and I decided to give this one a go, and I'm really, really glad I did. I highly recommend Deflektor. I am going to be trying to trudge through it, see if I can get a little bit further each time. I doubt it's going to happen. But please, like I said, share your memories of the game. If you like the video, please let me know. If you wish to subscribe, please do so. But as I always say, if you are going to subscribe, please, please, please take the time to join in the discussions that we have in the comment section about the games, etc. Now, thanks ever so much for watching. Take care of yourselves and goodbye.